Final Destination. Ooh, 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 uh. Yo, Final Destination. Yo, Final Destination Bloodline was fun as hell, man, and for a few reasons. Seeing with the right crowd will have you cracking up and enjoying yourself for the full 90 minutes. Luckily for me, I was sitting right next to some elder aunties and unks who made the movie experience more fun than it had any business being. And Final Destination Bloodline had some great traumatizing marketing too. I don't know if y'all saw all the reels with people driving next to log trucks with Final Destination written across it, but yeah, it was brilliant. And they need to chill out because they know damn well Final Destination 2 changed the way people drive on highways forever.
I did 10 years of therapy trying to forget all that.
And probably made a lot of therapists rich. Bloodlines continues to put money in their pockets with a terrifying opening scene that ruined visiting the Space Needle for me forever. I've never been there and I will never be there just because of his opening sequence. An opening sequence where we see the premonition of everyone's death is a staple of this franchise, and as the movies have come out, they've gotten more and more anxiety-inducing. Bloodline's version of this might be the worst yet in the best way possible. If you're scared of heights, this movie ain't gonna help you get over that fear at all. Watching this entire skybound restaurant full of people dancing on breaking glass, knowing at any moment it could shatter right up under their feet, was wild. I swear I was just gripping onto my seat, bracing for when the final straw, or I guess in this case, a penny, would break the camel's back. This will likely be one of the most memorable sequences I see this year. Y'all let me know in the comments if you want me to do a top 10 most memorable scenes of 2025 as a video at the end of the year. And while I have y'all here, please hit that like and subscribe button, share this drone with a friend, help the channel a little bit, get a little bit into that algorithm. What sets Final Destination Bloodlines apart is that it's not following the group of characters who are supposed to die at the Space Needle. Typically, the opening sequence, the opening premonition, are the characters who we follow as we see death pick them off one by one. After that opening sequence, we shift all the way to the future to our main character, Stephanie, who is having nightmares about her grandmother's premonition. Her grandmother's premonition helped many others escape death, and now death is pissed because all these escapees, yeah, they had kids. And now there's a whole bloodline of folks who shouldn't even exist. And while we're used to seeing wild death scenes in Final Destination movies, and we have a lot of those here, what we rarely get in Final Destination is characters that aren't just cannon fodder. And Bloodlines delivers on that. The entire cast brought this very eclectic family unit to life. You believe that they were actually a family even if one brother was a jock and the other one was an emo goth kid. You actually believe that they care for each other, which is what gives each character depth a little bit more seasonings, a little bit more seasoning. Death means much more when you care, unless you're Death himself, who just is pissed that you're alive when you shouldn't even exist. If you've seen the previous movies, you know Death don't like when you cheat him, and he'll be mad petty on the get back. The funny part is Death be mad as shit when people cheat him like he was setting up to die peacefully in their sleep. Like, no bro, you had me falling from a collapsing Space Needle through a glass floor, hitting every beam on the way down to the floor. Absolutely not. Like, really, a log through the head on the freeway, an exploding plane, a roller coaster coming apart midair when I'm just trying to enjoy myself with my classmates at the Six Flags? And Death's pettiness is turned up to 11 in Bloodlines too. Every single one of Death's plans got 3 or 4 fake outs where you think the person is going to die, but nope. Every scene is like an endurance test, and rarely I somehow end up on Death's side, like, yo, yeah, get him, yeah, you got him. And the family barbecue scene lived up to the anxiety-inducing feeling I got from just the trailer. As wild as that was, We got some even crazier deaths. Some that make you question some life decisions like how many and where you get your piercings. The entire hospital set piece was wild. The practical effects that they used to create some of these deaths were absolutely incredible. Some I even thought were CGI in the theater turned out to be actually practical effects. And there was definitely some CGI mixed in, and when it's used, it's actually well done. And speaking of well done, I have to talk about Tony Todd. His final scenes in this franchise that thrives on death had one of the most heartfelt speeches on how precious life is and how we should cherish every single moment of it. My understanding is that Tony Todd had a lot to do with the writing of that scene, and I'm not surprised that his final on-screen moments will leave a lasting impression to anyone who watches. RIP to the GOAT, Tony Todd. Final Destination Bloodline was some of the most fun I've had in the theater this entire year, and definitely a movie I'll highlight when I look back at 2025. But that was my experience. What did you think of Final Destination Bloodlines? Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys next time.